First of all, I just want to apologize for the video. This video is about cutting plexiglass and ceiling panels. Something went wrong, but I still think that a lot of people will benefit from this, so I'm just going to narrate over the visual, and hopefully you can see how I did this. These are the ceiling panels. I painted them to look like stained glass in my kitchen, and I'm going to demonstrate how I did it. Now, normally you get this tool to cut ceiling panels. It's a tiny little blade, and you're supposed to be able to run it once or twice along the panel, and then miraculously they just snap off. But I didn't have the wrist strength to use this tool, and I don't believe other women have it either. If you're a big strong man, you can probably use this, but other than that, you might want to get the tool that I'm about to demonstrate. Anyway, here it is. It is a stencil burner. It's also used to burn wood. It can do a lot of other different things also. It has tips on it that heat up on a little tool I'm going to demonstrate in a minute or so. And here it is. I have a metal tip on it, and what it's going to do is it's going to melt halfway through this plexiglass ceiling panel. So to begin my demonstration, I just have a small piece of panel here, and I'm using a Sharpie marker, and I'm just going to draw a straight line where I would be cutting it. I had to cut all of the panels. I used the old panels that I took down from the ceiling as the pattern. I traced around each one using the Sharpie marker, and just now using the tool. It's been heating up for a few minutes, and I'm just going to drag this tool. It doesn't require any strength. It just takes a little time. You just run the tool along the line you just made with the marker, applying an even amount of pressure. You go very slowly, allowing the tool to, burn halfway through that ceiling tile. And you just drag it down all the way until the end. The tool and the heat do all of the work. And as you can see, it just takes a little bit of patience. Okay, and then when you're done, I'm working on my washer and dryer here, and I put some boxes here to give it a more exact square edge. And so I just pull the panel and press on that line, and it snaps. And as you can see, it creates a nice, clean, crisp line. And just a little explanation in case anybody is interested in doing a drop ceiling. I just drew out a diagram of the ceiling that I wanted to replace. I measured all of the panels and put them in, a diagram that I could follow. I went on the internet and I printed out a lot of very easy, simple stained glass designs, some shapes that I really liked and thought would go with my kitchen. And then I drew it out, a more exact drawing of what I wanted the finished design to look like. And I used the old panels as the patterns, and I drew with the Sharpie marker on one side. And I used this sticky square, the post-it note, to let me know where in the diagram each of the panels went. It can get kind of confusing. That's a good tip. And so I drew the designs on both sides of the panel with the Sharpie marker. I first started out with tracing paper and I traced the designs I wanted to use, just the actual shapes. And then I would do the first panel, and then that panel I would just lay behind the next panel, and you can see the finished panel through because you can see through these panels. So it was very easy to do once I had the first panel done. And I chose to use acrylic paints in my design because the gallery glass that actually is meant for stained glass only comes in a limited number of colors. So I painted on the rough side that will hang down from the ceiling. And here is sort of midway through the project. All of these panels were yellow from age. Here are some that are missing that I'm working on. And as I did each of the panels, I would put them up so it would become less confusing. And here's the final product. I did all of the panels and it looks much better. These panels were all yellow from age. It was very dated looking, and I liked this much better, and it was a quick, easy, and way less expensive fix for an old drop ceiling. So if you have a drop ceiling and you'd like to replace it, this is a good idea to do. It's nice and easy. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching.